Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Now it's Memphis Depay. And this is Depay. And they can counter here. Great ball if he can get there. And this is Shevchenko. Ruben Dias gets good distance on it. And they're back on the ball again. Great vision. And this is Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Yama. Great chance! Well, Emmanuel Petit has got to be one of the most technically gifted midfield players there are anywhere. You would give anything for his sort of influence in your team, wouldn't you, Jim?
Big fan. I've always been a big fan. Defensively...
He's having a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Inter are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds...
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Araujo. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And it's Wirtz. And it's Petit. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Not the most accurate pass. Has a shot! Yaya Toure. Pull it. Pull it. He has found the way through. Chance for a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Petit. And Hakimi. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Seedorf. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rafinha. Pele. Seedorf receives it in a good position here. Nuno Mendes. Ruben Dias. Distributed tidily. And Yamal. Guardiola. Over to the left. Now it's Neymar. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Pele. And he has been fouled there. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
That's coming on the field. Number 18.
That pass just didn't quite work.
Number 5.
Petit.
Eduardo Camavinga.
And it's Guardiola. And this is Depay. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Petit. Nuno Mendes. Spread it left. That's Petit. And this is Neymar. Now it's Guardiola. Hakimi has it out wide and in space. Nesta. That's a cute ball. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Now it's Hullet. And it's Bergomi. Memphis Depay. Camavinga. Now it's Guardiola. Now it's Memphis Depay. Knocks it into space. Memphis Depay! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, that's great running from the way he manoeuvred himself into such a good position to receive the pass and go through on the goalkeeper then.
He is through here. Now what about this cross?
Well, from experience I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Inter Milan, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. There's the start of the second half.
Inter definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Camavinga. Now it's Neymar. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
He rises!
And he's quick to get it clear again. Petit. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's in a great position here. And he's... Oh, shooting chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Shevchenko is offering a wry smile there.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hakimi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear.
He's had a shot! He's scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Inter Milan are now luxuriating. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more.
Real chance! And it's there! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Inter Milan are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Coming on the field is number 13, Giroud.
And this is Giroud. Well, that looks a decent chance, surely! Yaya Toure. Now it's Shevchenko. Ball's played through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
It's Pele! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Pele probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That has ended up in no man's land.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Shapes to shoot! It's there! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Shevchenko, Araujo gets a foot in here. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rafinha. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And this is Neymar. Engages and forces him off the ball. That is good alertness. And it's Camavinga. Neymar. Floated through, and he's intervened well there. Rafinha is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Inter Milan, clearly now. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Manuel Petit. Coming on to replace him is
Piqué.
number 19.
Ball played for Nesta. Piqué. Yaya Toure. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Tries to play it through. Oh, super. There's the shot! It's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply in. And we're done. Inter Milan really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. And already we're underway here. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be...
Can he finish? Pinged towards the front line. Rudiger calmly anticipates. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tele. And this is Ronaldo. Knocks it into space. And Martinez! Now that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Nesta picks it up from the goal kick. Yaya Toure driving on and making good progress. Bergkamp. Tries to play it through. Christian. He's tried one! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get...
Tele! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's in a great position here. Well, that has not gone well. Bergkamp. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, who's going to be first to this? Threads one in. Ronaldinho. That has been cut short. Can he get it through? Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedri is onto this. He rises! Goal! Inter! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Rudiger. Gets a good foot in there. And that's another good win of the ball. Tele. That ball looks a good one. And that is expertly dealt with.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Tries to pass it through. Neymar providing a big chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Pulisic herring after the ball here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, this looks sharp. Van Dijk does really well there. He is strong. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now, can they get him away? And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rudiger makes the interception. And it's Pedri. Now it's Pele. He's picked his way through. Pele, this is promising. He's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Pele. Oh, they could be caught out here. Play. A header! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's... And the shot! It's there! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Martinez, Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Rooney. Conte. Now it's Rooney. Rudiger cuts it out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That pass isn't the best. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Nigeria clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's a cute ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Nigeria are looking to break at pace. And the referee brings the first half to a close. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Inter Milan are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And we're underway again. Now it's Havertz. Havertz. And he's managed to get free. Leicester with the clearance. Pele. Can he get on the end of this? And he's pitched face to face. Real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a right smile there.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Great vision. Not the most accurate pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to play him in. Oh, super ball. And the shot! He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Ronaldo considers his options. And distance is no problem here. The angle's tight for a shot.
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the...
Oh, what a climb! Goal, Inter! And they get themselves in front! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Rooney.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Guardiola. Picks up, it's Pelé! Sticks it away! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much...
Pedri! Oh, that is very close.
Pedri brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Nicely weighted ball. This looks promising. Well, that'll do under the circumstances. That is a great pick out. Yaya Toure. Nesta. And this is Pelé! Koundé gets over and intercepts. Looking for the run, and he's worked it through. Oh, good take in a good area. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Conte, good driving run.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, perfectly measured that. Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And the through ball. Oh, well played.
Cambio di giocatori.
Inter Milan have their third corner. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Passes short and sharp. Shapes to shoot! He should have put that one away.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Makaleli. That has ended up in no man's land. Nesta. Seedorf. He's a sharp little ball here. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Yaya Toure. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Over to the left. It's a promising position. Son Heung-min. Oh, they could break here.
That looks a decent ball. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Yaya Toure.
This is the time you need that pace.
Played into space out wide. Here's found the way. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Mbappe. That's a little off target. And that is a little undercooked. Aimed beyond the defence. And the pass is intercepted. Makaleli powering forward here. And we're done. Inter Milan are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then.
This guy, Roberto Carlos, really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surges forward.
And a fabulous urgency about everything he does.
That's exactly it.
He's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kaka. Kudus. Now it's Kane. Now it's Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Shot, surely! Kudus. And it's Roberto Carlos. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Keeper's got good distance on that. Chooses to go crossfield. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Seedorf is onto this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kudus, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's onside! Chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Nicely aimed pass. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Bale. It's a promising position. Now here's... Up he goes! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that was probably asking just too much. He's had a shot! Goal! Inter! Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get it.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Netherlands against Inter.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Shevchenko, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
And the shot! That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Played into space. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That looks a cracking ball. And the pass is intercepted. Yaya Toure. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely aimed pass. Pelé.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Not the most accurate pass. Driving forward. That pass isn't the best. And here's him. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Hoisted in. Baresi clears it away. Vieira producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's found some space. Piqué did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Strips it back, looking for the run. Oh, super find. Just the keeper to piece, had a shot! Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
He's having a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Shevchenko is offering a right smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through. Pullet gets into some space. It's a mighty effort! No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It was Mbappe! Goal! Inter! And the comeback is complete. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Inter Milan go into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Shevchenko.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Mbappe. Now there's a fine ball. That's good play. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Son Heung-min! Just off target. Inter Milan have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Shevchenko. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Zulu. Now it's Shevchenko. Inter Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Pele. De Bruyne. Vieira. Shevchenko looking to add to his goal. Nakamura in acres of space out wide. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now he's got space here, and this is Shevchenko. Good ball. There's the shot! And there's the end of the first half. Inter Milan are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today.
So once again, we're underway. Pedri tries to play it through. Son Heung-min with the cross. Cleared away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That has been slung wide. Bergomi. Pedri. Searching pass he's played there. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
In with the challenge. Vieira. De Bruyne.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Pele. And here's Mbappe. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rijkaard. Chance here to counter. Vieira. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, well played, well sorted out. The Netherlands are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending, at least, because...
Mbappe! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice-looking ball. Oh, that's clever. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. And it's Pedri. Yaya Toure. Oh, this looks sharp. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Decent chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution for Netherlands.
The Netherlands
25,
have their second corner now.
Number 21, Ludovic Joly. Number 6, Rudiger. Number 19, Chiellini. Number 7, Shevchenko. Coming
Inter
on the
Milan
field,
have the
number
chance to go the other
22,
way.
Pepin. Number 17, Vinicius Junior. Number
Tries to pass it
24,
through, and it's been played through.
Number 3,
He gets big! Goal! Inter! And they're back in front! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Played out to the right, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hit into the middle, climbs up big! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, easy pickings there. And he goes cross-field.
Well spotted.
Eto'o. Inter Milan have reclaimed it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going.
He's got two. It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And now he has two. Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And
Terrific header! And it's there! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Beckenbauer. 2 minutes to be added on. Vinicius Junior engages and forces him off the ball. Yaya Toure.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Great vision. Now that's well seen too. Deftly out wide. And the referee brings it to a close. Inter Milan have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Bale producing yet another big performance, just as the fans have come to expect.
For your safety.